Good morning, it is Phoenix Amore. So, I just let a bombshell out that people didn't realize, and I'm actually glad my little one said what he did this morning because I wasn't surprised, but it was like I was waiting to see on some level if somebody would bring that up. But the feature on Facebook is such that you can turn off all comments and likes and everything for anybody that's not on your friends list. And if anybody remembers, I said from jump, I started adding people and I started kicking people off the friends list, even my mom and somebody else. Because what started happening was, if you recall, it started being a lot of church people, right? And this one guy or whatever is very odd because all of a sudden you could see where it's like, okay, you're taking this opportunity to try to call yourself saving me. I know 10 times more than you about that word. Don't find me on Facebook calling yourself trying to save me when I'm the one trying to teach some people some stuff that I know. That's the difference. And again, you forgot. This is why I like to basically let history be known again. That's why I started booting people off the friends list. So you'd have some of those people be like, she's not even getting any likes. I have it shut off to where I don't get the likes or the comments unless they're on my friends list. I've had some friends requests that I have not acknowledged yet because I'm still in this stage that I'm tweaking to decide how I want to handle things moving forward. But I do also want to stress to people, do you get what I was saying when I said people need validation with the likes? Sometimes you're not even saying stuff that's really real and true to yourself because you want to sound so profound in what you're saying that you're looking for the like. Whereas for me, that pure discernment in me just saying stuff, that is where it's talking about clear discernment. When you can just say stuff and you're not looking for the validation, that was the key. And that's the thing that I kept stressing over and over again about myself. This was really meant for me to just put some information out there, let people sort it out as they want, basically making people wake up. And when I say that, no, I'm not one of these weird ass conspiracy theories that believe in all, the pizza. I don't believe in some of the stuff. Most of what I'm talking, as you now see, is on the scientific level, where some of these scientists and astrophysicists are going, holy crap, she's right. They lied about this data. And all this time with, again, that climate change stuff being pushed, and now it's coming out that these are people who are willing to ego making folks lie to where it has affected a huge cause, and it's probably putting some people in a bit of shock because it's like, here we were rioting and doing all this about climate change and global warming, and because you have these two scientists decide to lie, this one, and say, well, I'm upset my results weren't right. That is exactly what has happened to society now. People not being able to acknowledge when they're wrong, willing to go to such extents to lie and lie and lie, to where again it's just this big pile of crap that people had to sort through and go, this is some crazy mess. So this is why I kept saying, as much as people were, the funny thing is, when people don't agree with another person, their go-to thing is, this person is crazy. All right, but now what happens when you see they lied about the climate change data? Now what happens now that this whole Russian hacking thing, all these people, and this is the irony when I said this administration bothers me, because it's like that ego. So from ego to science to ego to the politics, it's embarrassing as a U.S. citizen. I need to stress this because a lot of us are looking going, are you serious? Because guess what? Not everybody doesn't understand technology, apparently, like this administration. That email server with the IRS stuff, all this stuff where true blue tech geniuses or tech people that know what they're talking about are going, stop pushing this when you have so many people that know technology. That's why you had some of the other tech gurus start hacking the shit out of the government, because they're like, you guys lie to the point that you make folks want to hack you. And now you put out this whole rhetoric about this malware. And this is again why I tell people about knowing technology, because you have cocky folks even with technology. Oh, she thinks you know her stuff. Let's see if we can hack her. That's silly too. I'm not out here trying to hack anybody. It's really in the point we need to know enough technology to know where to have your personal information. Right now, as you can see, everybody's hacking everything. But the point in knowing enough technology to secure as much as you can, because naturally, if you don't have much, anything to hide, you just kind of like whatever. But in this case, you see now these tech people going like, wow, you're really willing to push this Russia rhetoric, and that's malware. Most people know, if you know technology, just what that article said. That's why I sat there going, I don't care about all this big old write up about what you found on Russia. And then boom, now staring you guys in the face when you said malware. That's what, yes, that's the dramatizing that I was talking about, where it's gotten people all worked up and in la la land. And it's annoying, again, to say when you blindly follow somebody, like again, Obama being black and all these black people saying we need to support him. But you know dang well, if somebody has lied over and over again, to even where it's affecting black people, how do you keep condoning that and not step back? That's why I was liking that one guy finally was like, well, yeah, he really is delusional for real, because the hacking thing, malware, that malware did what supposedly, and all this stuff that supposedly is happening that really didn't. So at the end of the day, you see where we stand. So that's why I say, yes, I think the Democrats are still doing dumb stuff. And egos, when you say stuff like that or write stuff like that, they go, oh, well, you know what? That's why I was comical. Well, we're going to, tackle Mattis now. Go ahead. At the end of the day, January 20th, you're still going to be gone. So what? They take out Mattis and they find somebody else to put in his place. Donald Trump's still going to be in office on the 20th. So people that have sense have to understand why a lot of us are looking at this like it's just some nonsense. So anyway, I'm glad to be able to clarify that for you this morning. You guys have a great day. Take care.